All right, I want to talk about the Claude website. If you're not familiar with Claude, it's a sort of a ChatGPT type competitor. I use it. A lot of other folks that I know use it. It's definitely the back end behind a lot of the AI powered tools that you'll see, or at least one of the main models that are used. What I think is really interesting here, this is sort of like coming to the ChatGPT website, but I love this website as a B2B website structure. Right now, they obviously have a way to sign up and start using this right away. And that this is actually the homepage. So while it looks like a login page or a landing page you might see coming from a Google ad or something, no, this is the homepage of the website. Now, here on the left, you get a little bit of context. Um, Privacy first AI that helps you create in confidence. First, I love how that language is worded. Now, they can get away with this because they are well known in the marketplace. If you're coming to the Claude, you likely know a little bit about what you're trying to get. Now on the right, of course, I've got the use case examples. The examples are everything. It tells me the sorts of things that I can do. This is customer education, user education, even before I've signed up. Uh, so I can sign up right here and just get going and start using it right away. Now, if I'm not quite ready for that yet, of course, I might want to learn more. But they know a lot of people are coming here with a purpose. So they're going to give them that thing that they can do right away. Contrast this to most B2B websites that you see where you have to hunt and peck and try and find the contact form. Can I sign up? What does it even cost if I do? Who's gonna be following up with me for the next 2 years? Right? I'm not worried about any of that now. But let's say here I want to hit learn more. Now what it's going to do is it's going to bring me down to what a lot of companies might put as the straight up homepage, right? Now I've got Meet Claude. Claude is the next generation AI assistant built by Anthropic and is trained to be safe, accurate, and secure to help you do your best work. More use cases here. Now I can select between these. I've got nice GIFs over there on the left. I say GIFs. Now I scroll down a little bit more and boom, pricing's right there. I don't even have to wonder how much does this cost. They have taken great care to answer all of the questions that someone might have before they get started right here on the homepage. I don't have to go to different pages. It's all right here. Now I can see, oh, I can get started right away. They don't even have to include a call to action here because there's always one here. Now I probably would put one here, but there was probably a reason they didn't. I don't know. We'll see. Now I can see all of the different options. I can see, oh, well, they have team options too. Maybe I want pro. I don't know. I'm going to try this first. Oh, and I've got SOC 2 requirements. Boom, right over here. This is probably going to take care of that for me. Now, I scroll down a little bit more, and what is Claude and how does it work? These are three questions that you need to be able to answer. What is this and how does it work? Okay, let's see. All right, now it's going to take me to another page if I want. Let's just open that up in a new tab and take a look at it. Here, I've got way more features, everything I might want to know about what Claude is. I can really dig into it if I want. And that's what I really like about this is that I can sort of double click on the thing that I want to learn more about. What should I use it for? Well, you can do anything with it. And by this point, I've already seen some examples of what I can do. How much does it cost to use? Well, we have 4 pricing plans. Now, if I just had scrolled right past this by clicking the FAQ button, which is all on one page, it's a one-page landing page, then I'm going to be able to kind of get back up to that. Learn more about pro and team pricing. Let's see, they probably got a dedicated page just for that. So here, nope, that's actually just taking me back to the Meet Claude page. So down here, of course, I've got all of the other things that I can go to on the website. So if you're worried about SEO, which has become less of a concern for a lot of companies these days, but you've got sort of these other key pages in the footer. The footer is a great way to have SEO covered, but I've got everything I might want to know here, or at least paths into learning more. And really, they're sort of one thing I didn't know before I started this video is they are really kind of routing traffic. The next step to learning way more is to this Meet Claude page where I can learn a whole lot more. And then guess what? Boom, a whole bunch of the same stuff that I would be used to on a B2B website up here. Okay, I want to learn about the API and I'm a developer. What are the solutions? What can I learn about all of this? A little bit about the company and their trust. And I can go to a learning center and then, of course, news. So all of this here, it's a very well-structured funnel so that people aren't nearly as confused when they go to the Claude website about what they're supposed to be getting, right? What am I supposed to do? What am I going to get? And how much does it cost, right? They're answering all of these questions. And I would challenge anyone to take a look at their website and see if it's this clear up front, and see if they sort of have a what I call progressive disclosure. And you hear this term in product-led growth, those sorts of things, where you sort of, as people start to use the application, you reveal more and more features. A lot of this started in game design when you play video games. If you played a really good video game where you're sort of learning without going through a tutorial, because they're just progressively adding things that you can do, teaching you along the way. That's kind of what this is doing. And I think it's really worth highlighting. Great job, Claude. Do you have any other examples of sites that do a really great job like this? I'd love to feature them here in the feed. Go ahead and follow for more videos like this, and I will see you on the next one.